the poise that you guys showed tonight, just given the massive swings in this game. What impressed you the most about just how you guys handled the 48 minutes?
Nothing really impressed me about this group. We're so many games in. I know the character guys we have. I know what we're capable of, no matter what the game looks like. And we as a group did what I expected. We weren't perfect tonight. Obviously, our second quarter could have been a lot better. But yeah, we did enough to get a W, and we'll take it.
And then, Dub, you guys start big, and then throughout the night, throw so many different things at them. Late, you go super small, where you're probably the tallest guy on the floor. I mean,
that's super small?
Yes. Come on.
In comparison, right?
Tight.
So, just what's it like to be able to spring that on teams late, and why do you think it was so effective?
I think it was effective because they went small too. So this is like the first time this year where we've been able to really be able to match lineups with people. So it's good to have different looks, and a lot of it is just credit to the guys coming in that are trying to fit that rotation. To be able to kind of do that and not really know when we're going to go to it is special, and guys embrace the moment doing it. So it's good that we have that in our back pocket to be able to kind of switch the rotations up and see what fits and what doesn't down the stretch.
Shai, obviously, from jump, they come out sending too aggressively. They force a couple uncharacteristic turnovers, and by the fourth quarter, you're kind of solving that. You're working through that. You're moving the ball. You're making the right reads. Just what changed through the course of the game for you specifically?
Nothing at all. They weren't doing anything special. It was just me being careless on a few possessions, a few unlucky bounces. I could obviously come out better out the gates, a little bit more assertive, a little bit more decisive. It's basketball. It's a 48-minute game. I knew the tide would turn. I knew it wouldn't be like that the whole night. Yeah.
The pull-up three you hit in transition during that run, what'd you say to the bench after that?
I don't remember. You remember?
I can't say it.
Were you on the bench? I really don't remember.
I do. Next.
I really don't remember.
It'll be on.
I blacked out. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I just can't. I actually can't say it on the thing.
I swore? Badly?
Next.
I must have said the F word. I said the F word?
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
What does it say about the character of the team? Obviously, you guys are the lead, but just talk about basically battling through the storm and actually holding on to that at the end of the game too, with them fighting back.
Yeah, we know what it takes to win games, no matter the environment, no matter the team, and it's usually the same formula for us. And for us, we know that it's about just getting to that possession after possession, following the game plan, and then just reading the game from there. We know when we do that, no matter the deficit, there's enough time we can get it done. And like I said, we weren't perfect tonight. There was lulls. We had some really good moments, some bad moments, but we turned it on when we needed to, and got a W.
Shai, a couple of weeks back, you really enlightened the Filipino fans about how you dropped 50 in a PBA league back in Canada. Can you tell us how you got involved in that and what that experience was like for you?
How did I what, sir?
How you got involved in the PBA league up there in Canada and what that experience was like?
Yeah, there's a lot of Filipino people in Toronto and Hamilton, where I'm from, and 3 of my best 5 friends are Filipino. So, and I grew up with them through elementary school and high school. So, just naturally every Sunday I played PBA. It was some of the funnest times of my life.
Obviously, you said there's some things you guys could have improved on during the game. What positives do you take into tomorrow's game? Obviously, you got a back-to-back now.
Yeah, we know. We look at those stretches where we were really good and what we were imposing on the game, physicality, making them play not to their making them play to their weaknesses. And when we do that, we give ourselves a chance, no matter what the night looks like shooting wise. And I think as long as we do that, tomorrow night we'll give ourselves a chance.
Dub, you hit some massive threes in the fourth. AC did. Wiggins did. What's sustainable about the shots that you got late against their defense?
The way we're generating them, the ball is moving, we're touching the paint, spraying out. Saw a lot of them. Chet had another big one. Yeah, he did. I think I threw it to him. But just off generating one-mores and driving kicks and understanding what we're trying to get accomplished during the zone. So a lot of those were not even end of shot clock AC's was, but it was after moving the ball a lot. But just trusting each other to make the right play, and we're getting like good offense and good threes off of them.
Last one, Joel. Mark was asked earlier in the week about just the lack of close games, clutch games. I guess that you guys have been a part of this season. He asked if he was worried about it, and he sort of said that he knew that Daigneault, he preferred to win big. But for either of you guys, where is the level of concern? I guess what is it like to get this kind of game at this point in the season?
Yeah, they're gonna start. They're gonna start like coming up the close games down the stretch. It's that time of the year. Play some really good opponents, fighting for seeding. Obviously, you don't want to be in the play-in, so like we know it's gonna start. Close games are gonna start coming. But if you ask us, we would want to blow a team out and completely dominate every night we can. We've done that more often than not, and we try to win the game at the end of the day, and we'll take the W's. But the late games are gonna come. It's the end of the season, the playoff. The late games are gonna come, and we have to be ready for them. We will.
Stood out to you about just the composure you guys had, huddles throughout the game flow, and there were some pretty wild swings and critical pockets of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not unexpected when you're playing against a good team with good players. You know, they're going to make runs, they're going to make plays, and and they have good coaches too. They're going to make adjustments, and it's our job to do the same out there. And I feel like we did a really good job of having composure, staying together, and doing what we had to do.
The 3-point shot making from you and Wiggins and AC and Dub late. Shai hit some big ones. I mean, what do you like about those shots that you feel like you're gonna need to try to create again tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, we're creating really good shots and we're making them, and you need to do that to win games at a high level in this league. But we can't rely on that and only that to win us a game. We got to do all the other little things, around that, and then trust each other that the right shots that we get are going to go in, and that's what we did tonight.
Chet, obviously, when Shai comes in that fourth quarter, an 18-4 run follows for you guys, and obviously that's not just him. That's the small ball lineup, whatever. But how would you describe the fourth quarter he had?
We've seen it before. I'd describe it as, I don't like to create expectations and stuff, but when you see him go out there and do it every single night, you're not surprised when you see it.
Mark, you sprung that super small lineup on them late. Was that kind of something that you felt over the course of the game that you were wanting to use, or was it kind of more of a in the moment decision reacting to the fourth?
In the moment, it was good late first for us. We went small there, and it was effective. And then they had us in rotation with some of our coverages, and we just had a hard time staying ahead of the ball. Just 5 minutes to go or so, I had a timeout. I just wanted to kind of flip it out there and see what it looked like, and those guys sprung a nice run. So really, really good job by those guys, just adjusting on both ends of the floor. That opened the game up there at the end.
What's it like for you to observe this team, just the massive swings in this game, the pockets of this game where a guy like Wiggins has a really nice stretch, Caruso has a really nice stretch. Just to kind of observe what's happening over the 48 minutes as these guys absorb it all.
Yeah, it was a 48-minute game. There's a lot of swings in that game. It's like a really high variance game. Wasn't our best game defensively, but I thought, after a drought offensively at the end of the first half, I thought we came out in the second half. I really liked the way we were attacking, how decisive we were, and how intentional we were about how they were guarding us. I thought we really got better there. Defensively, we really never, got a grip on it after the first quarter, but we were good enough offensively to win the game, and then obviously the defense down the stretch.
Mark, you mentioned the fourth quarter run. That started right after you put Shai back in. Obviously, through the duration of the game, they're sending an aggressive two at him. What you see over the course of the game that he maybe did differently against those coverages?
I just thought, we were good early, and then midway through the second, they started zoning, but it really wasn't a zone. It became a man very quickly, and they were super aggressive, trapping. And I just thought we were a little timid against it and indecisive just because it was a different look. And then in the second half, we came out and really attacked it well with great decisiveness. We had 40 points in the third and did a really good job down the stretch, generated really good shots. So I just thought the whole team did a nice job of adjusting in the game, recognizing what we needed to do to get quality looks, and we did it.
And I know you don't have any expectations for Chet, especially so soon after he's returned. But these past 2 games, I guess, what kind of jump or comfortability have you seen in the way he's scoring the ball and the spots he's picking?
Yeah, definitely more decisive offensively. He's in more of a rhythm offensively, but he's still not all the way there. On either end of the floor. It's just going to improve week to week, like I've said all along. So he's a really talented player, so he can still get stuff done. But he's gonna take a little time to get back to full force. But he definitely helped us tonight.
Did the guys do anything for you for your birthday?
No, I mean they do this. The rookies sing, to everybody at shoot around. But that's more to haze the rookies than it is to, wish anybody a happy birthday. I don't think anybody's heart's in it.
The made threes tonight and a couple nights ago, what's the most sustainable aspect of the sheer volume that have gone down?
Just shot selection, and finding the best ones and betting on those over and over again. I'm impressed with Caruso, Case and Wallace. Wiggins obviously has been really good lately, but Kaysen and Caruso struggled early and just have kept shooting their shots and have kept betting on that, and their teammates have kept betting on them with the passes we're throwing, and they hit some big ones. Caruso's 2 threes in the fourth were monster shots, and so that's the only thing. That goes in and out. That's why we got to get the defense right. That wasn't where it needed to be tonight, but we did what we needed to do to win the game. We got to get a little better, tomorrow.
I don't know if problems is the right word, but as all these guys come back and now you're only without Topic and AJ, which is the expectation around this time, like, are there good problems that arise from this? Like, what are the problems you're dealing with now, if any?
I wouldn't call them problems. You're in a perpetual state of just trying to, solve the next thing and face the next challenge and figure out how to make the whole of the team better than the sum of the parts. And obviously integrating Chet after the amount of time that he missed is something that's been on our mind. Taking a look at the double big is on our mind. We're learning every game about, where that's effective, what the trade-offs are, where that's limited. And that, the depth that we have right now is a positive thing. And we were able to lean on that again tonight. So, it's going to be different players on different nights. We need everybody. It's obviously been a more limited rotation in these 2 games out of break, but that won't be the case, for all 25 games. And so everybody's got to stay ready, and we'll, continue to learn about the team and try to improve.
What did you see from Shai in that fourth quarter from a leadership standpoint?
I just thought the whole team, and he obviously sets a great tone for us from a leadership standpoint, but the whole team did a good job of just kind of weathering the game tonight. The first half did not end the way we wanted it to. And even at different times, we went down 7 in the third. That didn't get off to a great start. And then, we just hung in there. Great communication and talk on the bench by the guys. They're saying the right things. They're keeping each other focused and optimistic. I just thought they created great energy in the huddles tonight around each other. And that's what you need to be able to do. It's not always going to be easy, and you have to be able to endure and persevere. And I thought we did that tonight. We really flexed that muscle tonight.